So here I am with a brand new version of 09 Start. I'm going to use this to show you how to do 09 Redesign. Although within this project you can choose to get your own bottle and your own canvas, but if you want to keep it simple, this is the steps. These are the steps. So I just downloaded it from our website. Remember, it's down at the very bottom of this page, and then it comes here, and I opened it up in Photoshop. The first thing I want to do is delete the note and also delete the label because I don't need those. We're going to redesign it. The next step you're going to do is you're going to separate this bottle from the background layer, and you can keep it in the center like this. You can squish it down and make it a new shape. This background layer will be totally covered. You see they have a gradient on their background layer, and you can choose to have one, but your own gradient, and then mix it in with other things and hopefully have something go over the bottle so it has a three-dimensional effect like that. So to separate the bottle from the background, first we need to up the contrast, because right now if I separate it, there's not very much contrast here and it might start taking some of the bottle, so we don't want that. Image, adjustment, brightness, contrast, and we want to raise this to about 30, 37, 38, somewhere in there, and then it looks like that. And then I'm going to take the magic wand and I'm going to click on the outside of the bottle. I'm going to add to this selection pressing shift, or you can do it here. You see how up here when I press shift it adds to. So I'm holding down shift and just selecting with the magic wand. I accidentally selected outside, so I just step backwards in my history. I'm watching to make sure it's not taking any of the bottle. A lot of times there's this little extra bit that stays on the outside and you have to get rid of it later, so don't worry about that. Once the whole bottle is selected around, select inverse, and then you do Command C, Command V, or edit, copy, edit, paste. And you see that now I have a bottle on its own layer. You want to decide what you are going to make your bottle of, because that will dictate the color. So I'm going to do a bottle of pure serenity. So here I have my bottle, and I can choose to make it all one color or keep it with this bottle and then change things later. This is a bottle done on Photoshop, and they've added the highlights so that it looks three-dimensional. I'm going to show you a way to do that if you want to start with it all one color. So to change the color, image, adjustments, hue, saturation. Remember, hue equals color, and you just play around with the color you like. So since I'm going with the theme Serenity, I'm going to get a pretty blue there and go with it like that. So if I want to have my bottle like this, using their highlights, that's what I would do. I'm going to give you the other step too. I'm just going to make a copy of this. You do not have to do the step if you want to go with the bottle with their highlights. I'm going to have a more solid bottle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this layer. Okay. So I'm going to put this one as bottle, and then this one's just bottle 2. Okay, I'm going to take the I off of bottle. Now I'm going to show you how to make this all one color. I'm going to go to image, adjustments, hue, saturation, and I'm going to bring the lightness all the way up. Remember, if you want a black bottle to start with, you just bring the lightness all the way down. And if you want to squish the bottle, add a new cap, anything like that, you can do that. I'm going to start with white so that I can paint it all one color. So press OK. use the magic wand, one click in here. Now the whole bottle is selected, and now I'm going to decide on my color. I'm going to go with my kind of favorite color, which is a teal. Got the paint bucket, and there. Oh, that's not as pretty as I thought it was. A little bit brighter. Okay. And then from there, I'm going to go on Morgue Files and find some images to use both in the background and within the bottle. I will show you on the next tutorial how to make a solid colored bottle look three-dimensional, unless you just want it to look flat. This is your design choice. Be sure to File, Save As, and call this one 09, change the name to Redesign with your name. I'm going to put it in my 09 Start folder, and now I have my document as a PSD ready to continue working on. That's what you need to get done today, basically, is just finding what color you want your bottle, if you want to do it solid, or if you want to start with it solid and then make it look 3D on your own rather than using theirs. This gives me a lot more freedom, I think, to change what the bottle cap looks like. That is the first step.